Okay, hello everyone. So it's currently my day off. Louie, I can't with you. So it's the afternoon. It's 1 o'clock, but I slept in and laid in my bed. Oh, listen, I need to fix that. There we go. Laid in my bed for a long time. So I'm kind of treating this like it's the morning, and I love it. Does anyone else do that when you like wake up super late on a day off? You're like, I'm just gonna have my coffee and breakfast at like noon. Does anyone do that? So yes, it's kind of like a pamper day for me. I have a hair mask in. Oh, let me go show you which one it is. So it's the Paul Mitchell Awapui mask, the Keratin Intensive Treatment. So that's what it looks like. This is the bigger size. They have a smaller one that's like a tube. Every week I do a hair mask, and I'll switch off for that one and the Olaplex mask. And so, yeah. Time for that one. So I wanted to just kind of sit down and chat with you guys about the new year and some goals that I have and all that fun stuff. I wanted to film this on New Year's Day and like whatever. It's like the middle of January. I'm now filming this, but I just never got around to it. So I'm doing it now, and I thought that while I do it, I will do my nails. So fun fact, I wear glue-on nails. Surprise! So I used to get my nails done every 2 weeks, and I loved it. It was so fun because it was pampering myself. I love the way they look. I have really bad nails, natural nails. They're just really thin and brittle, and gel doesn't work on my nails because they just peel off, and polish never stays at all, and they don't. They're just so thin that they can't be long. They're just like, I have to keep them super short. And then I don't know, I like having nails. I like having my nails done. There's an Instagrammer that I follow. Her name is Viviane Audi, and she's wonderful. If you don't follow her, you need to. And I saw that she did glue-on nails. And so I was like, oh, I'll try it out. And I got so many compliments on them. People were like, oh, you got your nails done. I'm like, yeah, at CVS. I've been doing it for months now, and I love them. So I use the Kiss brand, but I'm trying this new brand called Goldfinger Gel, and I mean, the glue is the same as Kiss. This is the glue. It's the same one, so, and it actually says Kiss Pink Gel Glue. So it's like this, I don't know why. So these are the nails I got. Typically, like, they're too wide for my nails, and like these are really pointy, and I don't want them pointy. So I'm gonna like file them down to fit my nails. But anyways, I am first going to take off my nails that I have on. These are like French tip, and they're growing out a lot and not looking great. So I pretty much just soaked my fingers in acetone. Not great for your skin, but it's how you get them off without ripping your nails off. Don't rip your nails off. That's how you're gonna ruin your nails. Okay, so I got my coffee. We'll chat. And before I start, I wanna show you the creamer that I love. Okay, so it's the Nut Pods brand, and French vanilla is my favorite. And there's like no added sugar. It's made with almond and coconut milk. It's amazing. It's like the only creamer that I've found that doesn't like, that actually like is like creamer, and it doesn't like separate and get chunky and stuff. So I sit here with my pasty arms, soaking my fingers. Let's talk. So probably if you follow my channel, or if you know me, most of you know that I pretty much eat like a paleo-based diet, and I really like eating healthy. I have a lot of food sensitivities. Pretty much what the paleo diet is just all the food that actually works well with me. A paleo diet is meats, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, pretty much. I don't do well with dairy, wheat, corn, soy, peanuts, and like other stuff. So I don't label myself as paleo at all, because I'd be a hypocrite if I said that, because I don't eat pure paleo. But what I like to eat is what a paleo diet is, with the occasional like other things, like maybe like sometimes rice, sometimes quinoa, sometimes corn, whatever. So anyways, even though I just said I was kind of allergic to corn. I made a video a while ago that actually got a lot of hits, which is like so weird to me, but about why I eat that way and why I did Whole30 and everything. I'm a huge fan of Whole30. So I'll put that link below if you want to watch that and to kind of get like a better understanding of why I eat the way I eat and why I like it. But the past like 6 months or something, I have just not been eating well at all. I got a little too flexible with what I was eating, and to the point where I was just bloated all the time, wasn't feeling great. I've gained weight, and yeah, just really not happy with my eating habits lately. So on New Year's Day, I sat down with Kyle and we wrote down, or I think it was New Year's Eve. Yeah, on New Year's Eve, Kyle and I sat down and we wrote down all of our goals for the year. And a big goal of mine was to get back to my paleo-based diet, I guess. And I don't eat that way because of a trend, because of a fad, because of my channel. I don't eat that way for anything other than the fact that it makes me feel good and keeps me at a weight that I like. I do splurge sometimes, I do treat myself. I'm not super strict on myself, but that's just the way I genuinely like to eat. When it comes to food and fitness and stuff, it's kind of black and white for me. I'm either all in or I'm all out. I pretty much realized that I needed to make eating healthy a habit again for me because it wasn't. I got out of it. So I've done Whole30 twice and I didn't really want to do it again. The big difference for me was Whole30, you can't have any like natural sugars, but paleo you can. So you can have like honey, maple syrup, coconut sugar, that kind of stuff, and Whole30 you can't, and I'm okay with eating that. So yeah, and oh my gosh, my nails are like deteriorating. And on Whole30 you can't have like packaged food. Technically I did when I was on Whole30, and yes, I made a video on Whole30 snacks that I got so much crap for because people were like, you can't have all this on Whole30, and it's like, okay. I went based off of ingredients, not like whatever, which people did not like that. So anyways, what I was gonna say after I just rambled, for the month of January, I have been and am going to eat strict paleo for the month of January, and not my paleo based where I'm gonna splurge a little bit. I've been eating strict paleo to get my habits back and to kind of change my taste buds, I guess you could say. It just got to the point where I was like craving bad foods and couldn't say no to bad foods, and it's just so weird because it just used to not be like that for me at all. I'm at my taking my nails off portion, and I've actually never let them soak this long, so now they're like nasty. Like, you're not actually like ripping apart your nail by taking them off. You pop them off, but they're like, they kind of just come off. They just come off really easily when you've been soaking them. Okay, I'm back. I had to switch out my battery. I feel like I'm trying to like get in all this information really quickly because every time I film sit down chit chats, I literally have to cut out so much because I just ramble on and on. So hopefully this isn't too crazy long. If it is, I hope you're enjoying it. So anyways, I am eating strict paleo for the month of January just to reset everything and get myself back to my old habits that I really liked. I have some goals. I'm not gonna share yet, only because I don't want to say them and then I don't hit them, and I don't know. If I start to like get closer to my goal, then I will maybe share, and then I'll share it. I tend to set really high goals for myself. I'm like, I'm gonna do this many times a day, and I'm gonna do this many times a week, and it's like I'm going from 0 to 100, and I always do that. Like, I try to get myself to do that, and then I'm like, no, Molly, that is not realistic at all. So I've set goals that I'm like, is this realistic? I don't know. And so anyways, I just wanna wait until I say any of that. To sum up some of my goals, it's just I need to eat healthy and work out to get there. I know the year has already started. January is like halfway over, but it's not too late. If you have goals, if you have health goals, fitness goals, it's not too late to start. It's never too late to start. And if you wanna do it with me and eat paleo for the rest of the month, or maybe like just, I don't know, start right now, 30 days or however you wanna do that, you should do it. If that's what you wanna do, you should do it, and you should DM me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram handle here in case you don't follow me. I post sometimes like my meals and the things that I like to eat. I think that's the thing I get a lot from people is they're like, I wanna eat healthy, but like I don't know what to eat. And there's actually so many options of healthy foods and meals and stuff that isn't super boring and plain. You just kinda have to experiment and find them and do your homework pretty much. A goal for myself that I set outside of food was I really want to make this year like the year of YouTube for me. And I obviously didn't get off to a very good start because I'm just now filming my first video 2 weeks into the year. My goal, again, this is like, okay, Molly, are you setting the bar too high for yourself? I don't think so. I think this is a very realistic goal, but I haven't been doing it. So let's see if I can, is to post a video once a week. And I've said that before on my channel that that's a goal of mine, and then haven't followed through with it. So that's still a goal, and I'm gonna try my hardest to do that. Oh my gosh, my nails. Because my nails were so long, like this nail. So this is my natural nail, but like look. Like, that's how thin my nails are. They're always like that. It's not because of the glue-ons or anything. Like, that's just always how my nails have been. And that's why they can't stay long, because they just will bend like that. Aside from that, I have some other goals. I have some work goals. I have other like personal goals. I have like goals for my marriage. I'm typically not someone that like sets goals for myself like at the new year, like sets resolutions or whatever, because I feel like I've always been like, oh, new year, new me, like so cliche, so stupid. But it's just a good opportunity for you to do the things that you've always wanted to do, even though you've had the opportunity this whole time, and you still have the opportunity to, even if it's June or December. I just think it's a good opportunity for you to do the things you've always wanted to do, and to just kind of change your mindset again. That's what I'm doing. I'm back on my health grind, which I'm super excited about. I'm trying to figure out the whole fitness thing for myself, because that's always been something that's really hard for me, to find something I enjoy doing. I've had multiple gym memberships. I did running in the summer, which with Kyle, which was super fun, but the only way I enjoyed it was when I did it with Kyle. So if he didn't come with me, I wouldn't do it. I definitely want to do that again when it starts to get warmer in the mornings, because it's like frigid. A start to it is I've started taking dance classes. For those of you that don't know, I've danced my whole life pretty much. I started when I was a kid and did it all the way through high school. And it's been so fun for me, and it's definitely a workout. You definitely break a sweat. That's gonna be like a twice a week thing for me. At least that's a start for me on the fitness side, but it's still probably not gonna get me to like the goals I want. It is me like being active and moving my butt, but probably not enough to the goals I want. But anyways, it's a good start. I'm really excited for this year. I'm excited for this year with not just my health goals, but just with work. I'm kind of walking into work with a new mindset. Walking into another year of marriage with a new mindset. I think that's why like now I'm a big fan of like new year, new me, because it's just been a chance for me to be like, okay, Molly, let's reset everything and just have a different perspective on things, have a different attitude towards things. Yummy, yummy coffee, so good. Okay, back to my nails. So all the nails are off, and now I just file off the excess glue. The number one question I get about my glue on nails is like, does it ruin your nails when you take them off? Just like, because that's always people's concern, like with gel and acrylics and all that. And no, it actually doesn't at all. If you do what I did and you soak it in acetone and you like pop them off, then it doesn't ruin it at all. There's just excess glue on your nails that you have to file off. Some people might not like filing the top of their nail, but you're literally just filing the glue, like just the little bits of excess glue off. So yeah, I will take you like step by step of how I do my nails. Once I am done filing the glue off, I will show you my next step. So I'm now going to fit the nails to my fingers and figure out which ones fit. That's what I literally just said. They're always a little too wide for my fingers, so I do have to file the sides down a little bit, and then I like lay them out from like thumb to pinky. So I just take the nail and I like push down my cuticle with it, and then I place it on and see where it needs to be filed. So like here I need to file the corners pretty much. Get those to be a little bit thinner. It's always so funny when I tell people that my nails are glue on, because I feel like a 12-year-old girl in the 2000s. But hey, they look great and they're saving me money. So you can get these at CVS or Target. Those are the only places I know of, but I'm sure that there's more. Or Amazon, which is where I got these. There's nothing worse than putting on glue on nails and they don't fit. That just does not look, like that just gives away that they're fake. Definitely take the time to do this. This is kind of time consuming, but I guess I kind of see it as like, what, this probably takes me like an hour to do. And if I were to get my nails done, that takes an hour. I think it's like eight something, and then with tax it was like $10 pretty much. Definitely cheaper than getting your nails done, but you do have to have the patience to actually like file them and fit them to your nail and stuff, or else it's just gonna not look good at all. All right, so now I'm gonna glue them on. So I just shaved the sides, but I haven't shaved or filed the top yet. I don't like how pointy they are, like I said, but I do that after I've glued them on. So I first make sure I have all of the like filing off. You don't need a lot. You don't want to put too much and then it like squeezes out the sides. So you just put like a little drop and then I just smear it around with like the tip of the glue thing. And then I press it on and then I hold it down for probably just a few seconds. Okay, go. And then I do the next one. Just a little drop. And then put it all over with the, just move it around with the tip of the glue pen. So this, I have a little bit of glue oozing out the side and I just really quickly wipe it off with the paper towel so it doesn't dry into this big clump. I'm going to glue on the rest while I watch my show. All right, so they're all glued on, nice and pointy. And then I just shape them to how I like. Pretty self-explanatory. And the other question I get asked a lot too is if they fall off, and no, they don't. I've had them for months and I've only had 2 nails fall off. And that could have just been because I like didn't glue them well, or one of them was it fell off the first day. It was my very first set I did and I had one fall off the first day, and that could have just been, you know, first time doing it and maybe didn't glue them on well. Then the second time I had one fall off, it was like definitely time to switch it out, and I think it was just kind of starting to lift. But because of that, I always keep the little glue with me just in case if one falls off, I'm not like missing a nail, and then I'll just, cause usually like I know where it'll like fall off while I'm doing something and I still have it, and then I'll just glue it back on. So that is one hand. Pretty pretty. They're so long, I have like witch fingers right now. I think on some of them I might have not filed the width enough, but that's okay. I think it looks good. So this is what it was before, all pointy, and then I just rounded them out. Okay, so then once I do this hand, I'm going to rinse out my hair, and then I'll talk to you guys after that.